Hello and welcome back to Tight Ship Mama. My name is Gina and I'm a declutter coach. We are in the middle of a summer of success and I am taking you through 100 areas of your home for you to declutter, maxing out at 15 minutes. I don't want you to get overwhelmed and have a big, huge mess in the middle of your floor because you've pulled everything out. So when I work with clients, that's always my goal, that we leave the place better than we found it. So I monitor the time and I say, okay, we have to stop at this time and start putting things away. And that's part of what they're paying me to do because I don't want them to say goodbye to me and then they're like, oh my goodness, what did we do? So same for you, 15 minutes, no more, so you don't get worn out and overwhelmed. Today we are still in the garage or some other storage area of your home. Today's is a little bit tricky. And again, I would encourage you to use Facebook Marketplace, the Buy Nothing groups, or you might have to look into your city for when they're collecting hazardous materials, because today's is a little bit tricky to get rid of. So moving forward, I would say try to not buy these things if you can, or if you are painting a room in your home, to use up all the paint. That's the easiest thing to do, is just keep on painting until all the paint is gone. Today, I want you to get rid of miscellaneous spray cans. It might be bug sprays, it might be weed and garden sprays, it might be spray paint, but I also want you to look into how to get rid of old paint. This is where, if it's not too old, this is where I've had the most success. I simply put it on Facebook, I'm in a bunch of moms groups, and I just take pictures of the paint cans that I have, and if there's a little bit of an indication of the color, I'll try to zoom in on that, and I'll just say, I don't know how much is in here, I don't know how good of the quality it is, it was purchased in this year, or something like that. You don't even have to go into that much detail, but just show it. I have gotten rid of all my paint that way within minutes. So don't just dump it in the trash and have it end up in a landfill, because we're not supposed to do that anyway with paints that are still liquid. Try to get rid of it. I live in a city, so when I put the stuff on Facebook Marketplace, I said I'm willing to deliver because I just wanted it out of my house. So by 7:30 the next morning, it was all gone. You can also watch that video where I redid my basement at the very beginning of quarantine using only the paint that I had left. So I was able to complete an entire bathroom and an accent wall and really like a huge part of my basement just by reusing the paint that I already had. That would only be for rooms that you don't really care about. I wouldn't use old paint in a room that you really want to look finished. Don't tell me you are saving it to touch up, because really, when have you ever touched up, right? Unless you have a rental property that you routinely repaint the same color, you need to get rid of this stuff. It's just going to sit there until the next people buy your house, and then they're going to curse you out because they're like, how do I get rid of this old paint? Get rid of it while it's still a little bit of a liquid. That's your homework for today. Either go to your city and see how you can dispose of it properly, or give it away. The other way to get rid of paint is to put it out on newspaper and let it dry, and then you crumple up the newspaper and throw it away. You can also fill it with kitty litter and let it dry in clumps and throw away the kitty litter. Those take a little bit more time, but it's doable. All right, today's a tough one, I'm not gonna lie. So do your best, 15 minutes. Maybe it means that you just do one can of paint or one thing of sprays, but do your best, 15 minutes, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, have a great one.